We are live, yes. What is up? Taking a break from Portal. Gonna be playing some Stanley fucking Parable Ultimate Deluxe, bro. Like, gotta turn the boys down.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
Oh, I didn't mean to skip it. Damn it. Yo, turn the sensitivity down. Holy shit. Turn that shit down, my boy. Okay.
All of his co-workers would, oh please, are you really just doing this for the achievement?
Yes.
Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth?
Yes.
No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks.
You heard?
Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times.
Oh.
I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition. I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause.
Are we dead ass?
Perhaps 50 clicks will do.
50?
Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
Oh, I'm getting this achievement. I don't care. I'm getting this achievement. I don't care.
No, I'm still
What?
saying, I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some
Dude.
hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
Oh, fuck. Door 417? Where the hell is that? It's 420.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
I can't sprint. Are we that at? Oh,
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere.
Me
now,
too.
door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
141. Wait, what did it say? 415? Word.
Now, back to door number 437.
I'm going. Heard. Hold on. What? F you. What? The hell? Oh shit, what did it say? 437, I think.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine?
Word.
All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
I don't. My fuck. Can we just...
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
Heard.
Yes, this is great. You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
Heard. Clicking.
We've almost got it.
We've almost got
Now
it.
the copy machine, do that one again.
Oh shit, I gotta run all the way back. Heard.
Finish it off, Stanley.
Oh my
5 clicks on door.
Yeah!
Oh, wow. That
He
felt
like,
amazing.
he like creamed. Y'all hear that?
You really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today.
Thank
Just
you.
think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now, what were you thinking?
I'm sorry. Hey, got that achievement though. You were. Okay. Let's just do the story.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yep.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his... Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Hello? Is this shit locked? To be rich, is it a crime? To commit crimes, isn't it rich? What a life it would be to have just to pick one. True. True dat. True dat, king. True dat.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him.
Tell me.
And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad,
Yo, it wasn't random, dude.
Input the correct code by sheer luck.
It was not luck. Like
He
what?
stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Yep. Here we go. I think there's another achievement for speed running. I'm gonna go for that after this because I just didn't know the code to it.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him?
It's a great question.
This question would not go unanswered for long.
Heard.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out? Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Not my boy Stanley.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
That's real. It's so fucking real.
He refused to believe it.
I refused.
He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control?
What was the code?
Never.
It's
It was
2845, I
unthinkable.
think.
Wasn't it? Was it even possible?
I don't think
Had
so.
he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place.
Can I see?
As the cold reality of his past.
I don't know if they added like a feature to where you can
that
you can tell what achievement or what endings you've gotten. Can I skip this scene?
blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won.
Yes.
He had defeated the machine. Unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away.
I think you have to beat the game in like under 4 minutes. Guess I could just check while this dude's waffling.
Stanley reflected on how many puzzles.
I'm 100% in this game. I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna lie to y'all.
Where had his
I'm 100% in this game.
gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp?
That's
What other
easy.
mysteries did this strange building hold?
That's easy.
But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none
Complete
of
the
this mattered
Stanley
to him.
Parable, 4
For it
minutes,
was
22
not knowledge
seconds.
or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Yes, I did. In 4 minutes and 20 seconds.
Stanley felt
I feel like
the
that's
cool
pretty easy.
breeze upon his skin. The feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him.
So pretty.
This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Okay. Speedrun.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Okay, we have
Perhaps
until
he
like
had simply missed a memo.
14 minutes on the stream to get this done. And this is actually
When
gonna be hard.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
Is this like easy? Is this meant to be hard? Am I
Yet
meant to
there was
like
not a
get just
single
like the
person
original
there either.
achievement? I mean,
Feeling
the
a
original
wave of
ending?
disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his... Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
It's 2A45, I think.
Stepping
If it's
into
not
his
the
manager's
chocolate
office,
speedrun.
Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an
Fuck!
indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with
Are
some
we for
calming new age
real?
music.
I can't even fucking... I got the code right, bitch. Yo, he's throwing my speedrun right now.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
He sold my time, bro. He just wasted like a minute. Not actually, but like, damn. Bro actually might have sold me. I'm not gonna lie.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
No, I don't.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen.
Yo,
And
I think my
Stanley,
time is sold.
one
I'm
of
not gonna
them,
lie to y'all.
eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he
I'm
was
sweating
happy
for
with
this
his
fucking
boring job?
speeder right now.
That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it.
Good.
He couldn't accept it.
He couldn't.
His own life in someone else's control?
Never.
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 It was unthinkable. Wasn't
know.
it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Maybe.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls
No, I'm not
labeled
as
with
sold, bro.
emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley
Does this fucking count as part of it? Ah, it does, bro. My time's sold. I'm only gonna give it one attempt.
and a rising chill of uncertainty.
Cause like,
Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, Even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin.
Yeah, that's not it.
The feeling of liberation. The immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen.
Real.
And Stanley was happy.
Alright, well, I tried it. Wait, why is the stream low-key dying? Wait, what? Wait, the stream is dying. No, bro. Come on, man. No way the stream is fucking dying, man. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to
Wasn't
the meeting.
this an ending?
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Can you? Oh, you can. Oh. Is this not it?
First,
Oh.
Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes.
Okay, well, I mean, I didn't do all
now that
that,
you're
but...
here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Yes.
Well, I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just hit escape and restart the game any old time you want. Like, right.
He's right. I don't think that's an ending, not gonna lie. Alright,
All of his co-workers... Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement?
no.
Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No.
Was there one where you... Yeah.
I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A
Shut
measly
up.
5
Why did I click the
clicks.
damn door? I'm sorry.
Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times.
I'm not
I would
clicking
say
the damn door.
That's the kind of effort
I'm
that
not...
warrants
I'm not
recognition.
clicking the door. Shut up, bitch. My door's locked. Is there more computers? I swear there's not. Maybe it's like this? It's not my computer.
How long was I sitting there? Stanley wondered to himself. Minutes? Days?
Wait, what?
Centuries? Did something crucial happen while my senses were turned? He made a note to be more careful with time from now on.
What do you mean? Confused. It is like that. Okay.
A soft wind blew outside and perhaps rain started, and if it did, it stopped shortly after. Stanley hoped that he would one day see weather.
Whoa! Yo! There was a whole motherfucker walking. Just see that. Is there not... Is there more computers? Somewhere? Oh, maybe it's the boss's computer. Oh, I bet that's what it
Stanley
is.
came to a set of 2 open doors. He
I
entered
bet
the
that's what
door
it
on his
is, bro.
left.
I have to go all the way to the boss's office and then come back down. Heard.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Huh? I'm so fucking smart. Oh my goodness. Somebody award me. Somebody send me an award.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace.
Narrator's just yapping. What? What did I just do? Huh. Oh! Oh! Look at all your boings! Heard. No way. Okay. My bad. I just had to see if it'd do it again. I was like, why would they give me the option twice? Oh, it just infinitely gives me the option. Okay.
I can't wait to tell this story to my co-workers, Stanley thought. How amusing they'll find it. Oh, won't we all just laugh and laugh at the time I thought everyone had gone missing?
Yeah, I mean, that would be pretty funny.
When Stanley came to a setting
So let's go this way.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth it, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I'm okay. I'm cool off that little bro.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've... In his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do...
I wanted to see what would happen.
Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
That's good. Am I dead? Fuck's sake.
Already this was uncomfortable, and Stanley decided that as soon as he found a new space he felt safe in, that he would never leave it again in his life.
So, like, what do I have to do for the new content? Do I just have to, like, just play the game?
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I don't...
Wow. Yes. This room. What a beautiful room. What a gorgeous, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I'm so cool off that little bro.
It's incredible.
I'm gonna go on this little platform.
Years ago.
Should I?
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
Shut up, bitch.
What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Yes.
Well, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
I'm colorblind.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red
I'm colorblind.
door. I still don't think we're communicating.
I'm colorblind.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
Don't let me stop you, King.
You see?
Whoa.
There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because
Holy
you were never
fuck.
supposed to be here in the first place.
Place is
Broken
huge.
rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees?
Yes.
Work with me. You give me
Yes.
absolutely nothing so far.
I want skill
Tell
tree.
you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can
Okay.
give me some feedback.
Word.
There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin. Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version.
I don't
Would
like
you
it.
say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical
I'll give it a
feedback here.
3.
Oh, of course. A 3. Really?
I like
Maybe
it,
next
but
time
it
we
could
can
be
get you to
better.
form an actual opinion.
What?
You know? Any level of critical thinking or
Oh, is it 'cause I went
engagement with your
neutral? Should I just
surroundings?
went
Does
negative?
That sound good? Think we can do that? Yes.
Yes.
Wonderful. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid,
way.
I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look. This is the story of a man.
I did it. I did all the thing. Oh no, I didn't. That's it. That's all the controls. I did it. Set all settings sliders in the menu to all available numbers. I did that. I literally did that. What? Let's try it again. Okay, that's done.
This story of a man.
There's no like video, audio settings. That's it. Bro, I did it. Fuck you. Whoa. Is that me? Am I my ass? Okay. The leaderboard.
Would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
I'll give it a 1. That's pretty
I
ass.
nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on.
Bro didn't
and
even
now
address
would be
it.
A lovely opportunity to give it some play testing.
I
You
agree.
wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Word?
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail.
Okay.
It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours.
Are you
So why don't you
I'm not
give
doing
it
that,
4 hours
but-
of play to make sure it's effective?
I'm not doing
Be
that.
sure to keep notes on your experience.
Heard. Yeah, that baby gonna have to die.
You heartless bastard.
I don't
Did
care.
you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me?
Mix
Because
of
if it's
both.
the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here? Yes. This seems like it'll work.
Yes.
Let's give it a shot.
Okay. What game is next? What the? Firewatch?
Ah, fascinating. What do you think this
Whoa.
game is about, Stanley? What's our
Yo,
backstory?
it's
What is our
Firewatch.
motivation? Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to
Yo.
play as a creepy man spying on innocent
What?
civilians below you from
That
up
is
high
not.
north.
Where Delilah?
Perhaps for some sort of
Delilah.
twisted erotic
Where's my
purpose.
radio? I gotta call Delilah.
Yes, that must be it.
Hey
What
there,
a fascinating
Delilah, what's
venture
it-
into the experience of total mental
What's it like
depravity.
inside your-
So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley.
Yo,
and it seems as if
This is
you know it.
Firewatch, bro. It's a
Come,
great
Let's
game.
venture outward and see what else
I made
is
a
out
whole
there.
YouTube video series about this game. It's a great fucking game. Go watch that video, y'all. Where's Delilah's tower? Oh, it's right there. That's so cool, bro. Yo, where's fucking Smokey the Ranger? I don't remember his name.
Oh no. No, it can't be.
What happened? Man, that's such a fucking good game. Holy moly! All right, let's go down to Jonesy Lake. Josie Lake?
It
Jonesy.
is. It's an open world
I
game.
know, bro,
Good God,
it's-
quickly block it off.
What? What the?
Thank goodness, Stanley.
What the hell?
Just called. You nearly wandered off into that thing, that big open, just wandering around, no right or wrong directions, no path to follow. You can just go in any. Oh, thank heavens we avoided it.
Yo,
We're out of the woods now,
it's
Stanley.
a good thing.
I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game. Preferably something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
Yo, like that's a.
Okay, I think this will be just the thing.
It's a good thing, bro. Like Rocket League. We cannot be serious right now. We cannot be serious.
Wonderful. See, this is exactly what I had in mind. Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
Where's the ball at? Let me hit a double flip, reset Musty.
Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see.
Yep, spawn the ball
There are
in.
lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind
Yep,
back here.
spawn that
Is
shit
this
in.
game sports ball?
No, it's
Stanley,
Rocket League.
I think it's sports ball.
It's
Oh,
Rocket-
what fun. We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together. What I think surely we know. Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
Word. I'm dribbling. What? My
Are
ball.
you doing it? Are you winning? Is this fun? Is it better?
What?
Hold on. What are you doing?
I just fell into the fucking goal. What? What the hell?
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you.
What?
How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
Yo, I wasn't. Oh shit! I'm dead. GG's, guys. It was nice knowing all of you. What? I'm in the fucking back rooms. I'm in the back rooms of the Stanley Parable. I'm dead ass in the back rooms of the Stanley Parable. Why am I low-key scared right now? I feel like I'm about to get jump scared. I don't like that ending. I don't like that. Alright.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room to check on his co-workers. He never functioned well by himself and constantly needed support and guidance
Okay,
from others.
cunt.
So the thought of total solitude was terrifying to him. When Stanley came to a set of
I
two
want to see what
open doors,
happens
this was
if I
not the
like
correct way
can
to the meeting
ply
room, and Stanley knew it
to
perfectly
him
well.
fucking.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of
Whoa,
art.
sublime.
But eager to get back to
Like the
business,
band?
Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I want to see what happens if I like listen to him down here. Does it just
Stanley
like
was
restart
so bad
me?
at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
I'm sorry, man.
Look,
It's nothing
Stanley,
personal, I
think
swear.
perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong
Well,
foot here.
maybe it's a
I'm
little
not
personal.
Your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door. Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always try.
Oh, and we're stuck in a loop. Okay, yeah.
Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley?
I do.
I wanted to stop.
I do.
We would both be so much happier if we just stopped.
I agree.
And I think I have a solution.
Okay.
Here, let me show you.
What the fuck?
What do we want? What are we looking for?
What's up?
Here. Yes.
Whoa.
Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place,
Like, this is cool,
Stanley,
but it's not that
I
cool.
think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
It's not gonna give me a choice. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, I mean, this is pretty fucking cool, I'm not gonna lie, but it's nothing personal.
No, wait. Where are you going? Oh no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
You're right, I'm sorry.
Good, good. We can't be too safe. Promise me you won't go back there. Just stay here. No. What do we talk about? You're risking everything we achieved here.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You are going to stay here, aren't you?
I mean, yes, of course.
You heard me before, didn't you? You will die. What about this isn't getting through to you? Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Yeah, you can do us this.
Please, Stanley, think about
I'm doing alright. How are you doing? Oh.
Thank God. You lived. You had me worried there for a moment.
I'm sorry, I'll go back.
Now, can we please get back to the other room? There. See? This is what you want. This is where we can both be happy. We really can. If we stop moving, we just... Stanley, go back. There's nothing good that can come from this.
And like, I'm sorry, man. It's nothing personal, but wow, I gotta do this. I have to.
No, what are you doing? Do you just not believe me? What can I say to convince you?
I don't know. I'm like kind of stupid. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me?
I mean...
My God, is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You are literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
Yes, you are.
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore.
Okay, it's not that deep.
I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask.
It really was.
Like you wanted to make a choice after all.
I'm sorry.
Well, this one is yours.
We'll make better memories, man. Come on. Lighten up, man.
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
Okay, I kind of feel bad. Oh, shit. Hey, I'm live every day. Gotta be there. Be there, be square.
The meeting room. Yes, that's where everyone would be. Stanley just needed to get to the meeting room, and from then on, he would never be alone ever
Where the
again.
hell is the new content?
Oh, new content. What does that mean? New content.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, we found our yes. Word. Yes. Dude. Let's go, man.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers.
Yes.
After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022
Holy fuck.
with the Stanley Parable
2022.
Ultra Deluxe,
Holy
a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers.
Wait, it's on Xbox?
The Stanley Parable
Kinda
Ultra
cool.
Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world
Really?
over.
I did not know that.
Please step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds
I'm stepping inside.
delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content. Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet.
Yeah, it's pretty
but I'm
mid.
sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
I sure hope so. Holy.
Is it
Yeah.
broken?
Hello?
What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere? Or, oh, there we go. All right, finally, at
Yeah.
long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
I'm hyped as hell.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Yeah, this shit's
mostly
garbage.
Tedious.
Yeah.
It's as if Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
Yo, narrator, chill the fuck out, dog. Jump circle?
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
Yo. I can jump and shit? I feel like I'm doing fucking jumping jacks. Wait, what the hell is that? Shedding. I was like, what the fuck? Oh, I'm out of jumps. Okay.
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something
There's no
else.
fucking way. They're dragging this shit.
Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content?
Yo, give it a
If this is
chance,
new
man. Come
content,
on.
Then I could just read you the whole
The narrator's
dictionary.
being more
There's 20
critical than I
hours of new
am.
content right there. Hell, I could counter 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh wait, there's more. Very good. Yes. I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
Are you fucking
That's it?
serious?
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable. It's my
not even
fault,
called
Stanley.
Twitter anymore. Wait till he finds
too
out.
much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
Well, all you do is talk shit on me, so... Oh, he restarted the game anyway. Word. What the fuck?
Psst. Stanley, come over here. Oh, you don't want to see the cool surprise I made for you? Well, fine. You're a dork anyway, so who cares?
Fuck you.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open...
I thought it was like gonna actually have something to do. I'm sorry. Alright, I'll check out the secret. My bad.
Psst. Stanley.
I'm coming.
Come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
Coming. I'm coming, narrator.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it.
What the fucking Dark Souls is this?
Take a look.
Whoa.
I call it the Memory Zone.
Yo.
It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
Whoa. Yo. The Memory Zone.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013?
Yo, hell no.
Launched.
In 2013, bro?
Video games had integrity.
I was like 7.
Back then, it
I was like 7 years old. I was not sentient. Whoa. Did it actually win these awards? Are these actual awards that I want? Damn. Dude, I can't even lie. I'm a fake fan. I played this shit in like 2020, bro. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. Wait, what? Oh. Let's say the game used to be free. I don't know that. Whoa. So $1 bill. Yo. This is actually really cool. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna get both these achievements. Sorry. Damn. This is so cool, man. Yo. Dun, 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 dun,
is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable.
Whoa.
Like this stunning triumph of games journalism. 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "We're so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art. Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand
The Stanley
and
Parable is pretty
all-encompassing
good,
the
but I don't know
original
about this
Stanley
good.
Parable was. It was literally every game ever created.
I think we're glazing a little bit.
Skyrim, it was Persona 3. It was
Okay.
all of them. And now, it's nothing.
Okay, well,
It's
not
no games at all.
nothing.
It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
Yo, that's not true, man. There's gonna be more, trust. It's the Minecraft house we built. The tasteful, nostalgic. It was good. It really was. Okay, so we can go upward. I'm gonna go up. Whoa. Oh, is this actual codes to the game? Like, oh, wow, this is so fucking cool. Just a random photo, but okay. Wow.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with.
Yeah, this game is really good, but we are glazing for sure.
Stanley, the game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
I can't. It's a serious room. That's where you go if you cheat. I know,
These
narrator.
were simpler times, Stanley.
They really were, man.
But I wouldn't give to go back to have it all over again.
Me too, man. I wasn't even sentient in 2013, but...
I don't recall this part of the memory zone before.
Oh, shit.
What's this? What's down here? Oh, no.
This is the fucking...
God, no.
It's a
Stanley,
fucking
it's a collection of
boiler
reviews
room.
from Steam, the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
It's Steam reviews. Oh, yeah.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny,
shout out to this guy,
with his humor and
Buglivia.
dialogue proving to be
Shout out to
more
that guy.
irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web.
Okay,
profound philosophical
the ego
insights
is crazy,
that I
bro.
can't
Drop the
even
ego.
imagine where I'd have
The
the
game's not that
room to
good.
start.
What is this?
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, his preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I?
Sometimes.
You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can.
You are.
Goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. I always, well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue.
You
as
do
being rather
yap
terse
quite a
to begin
bit.
with.
I'm not gonna hold you. But you are a narrator, like that is your job, so I don't hold it against you, King.
I always thought it did, but maybe it wasn't.
Oh,
Dear.
okay.
What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks
Taru.
on my otherwise unimpeachable
Taru.
track record. I feel
Okay.
like a failure.
Okay, it's
Like I
not
let
that
these
deep.
people down.
It's not that deep.
Perhaps the Stanley Parable. What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening.
Yeah, we do
I
need
wish
to
there
have
was a
that
skip
skip button, I'm not gonna lie. I was literally saying that
A
earlier.
skip button.
Yes.
Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't
That's
hurt.
true. Just
Well,
like
if
a
it
little...
means we can strike these
You know, maybe sometimes you
reviews
yap a
from
little
record.
too much.
Only positive
what the
reviews
fuck?
Of the
Oh.
Stanley Parable. That's
Yo,
what I wanted to do.
what the
It's
hell?
always
Is this a
been my
fucking
motto.
submarine?
I'll
Oh.
do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button.
I
we
guess
shall
I'm a
have.
customer. My very own
And
skip.
here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it. It's what the
Brother.
players have been asking for, and I'm very proud to have delivered. No more listening to me rambling on and on and on. No. The Stanley Parable is a game for the people. And if the people want silence, then by goodness, that's what they're going to get. Well, don't sit around waiting for me to shut up. Go ahead and make me shut up. Here, we'll pretend that I've just begun an interminable monologue, and it goes something like this.
the story, and the choices, or what have you, and therefore, by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably, we all until the end of time, at which time everything all at once, so, now you see, blah 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 blah. We've eaten too much and it can't be just yet, no, until 245. That the logic of elimination working backwards, the deduction therefore becomes impossible to manufacture. It went on for nearly 10,000
Okay.
years.
I gave it as long as I could. Oh, I'm back.
Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and mental ruminations on the nature of choice in video games. Of course, I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my
Holy fuck, you yap.
Well, there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But
Well-
that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go
Yeah,
poof.
it's just already getting too much.
Okay, welcome back, Stanley.
Thank
now,
you.
I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last
Oh.
one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes? It's not unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can,
So I can-
ramble on to myself about.
Well,
I know
just
it's shocking, isn't it?
don't ramble then. Just
Stanley!
Oh,
Stanley!
hello?
Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours.
okay. You're lying. I'm
You've
looking at the
just been
clock.
frozen there.
Your cap.
I don't know why
It's
the
cap.
steps are getting
I
longer,
literally
but
am
they're
looking at the
really,
clock. It has not been
truly
12
getting
hours.
Longer, and my God, there's no way out of the room. Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back. Oh,
I
my
am.
Goodness. I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week.
Why the hell is the power off? Did you not pay the power
I've been
bill?
sitting here all that time, just sitting here, not a single person to speak with.
You ever thought about getting friends?
That's just how.
I'm sorry. Damn it.
Oh, hello. It's you. You're
Hello.
here again. Welcome.
Thank you.
I have had time to think about you and about us. and
Yo,
about
we're not
everything
dating,
we've
but
been
thank
through.
you.
I've had so much time. I stopped keeping track after a year.
Holy
Have you ever
shit.
sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year? Let me describe it for you. To begin with, there is only regret.
You already lost me. Narrator? Well, we skipped too far ahead and the narrator's dead. Yikes. Okay, RIP the narrator, man. Can I? It's really hurting my ears. Can I please skip? Thank you.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny.
he
It
is
was meant to
alive.
have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs down review
Yo.
and make all of their pitiful demands.
Hasn't
But
it been,
then,
like, over
he's
100
talking
years?
too much, they said. First, he didn't.
I was back. He just didn't say a word. I hear talking. Okay.
The end is never the end, 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 is never.
Well, he's lost his fucking marbles. Oh. It's leaking. The roof is leaking. So we just skipping eons at this? Yeah. Whoa. We're just in a dark void now. It's kind of cool though. I don't really know what to say about what's happening here. I'm not gonna lie. What? My mouse is on screen. Help! Whoa. Well, the narrator's dead, but at least it's pretty in here. Can I just leave? Oh. He took the door away. Okay, heard. Oh, we like skipped into the Dark Ages. Heard. How many times do I don't want to be here. Can I skip again, please? Ugh, got chills. Holy shit. Whoa. What? The earth got covered in sand, I guess? Is this the new content they were like so happy to announce? I guess. Like, I guess this is new content. Like, I don't know, man. Guess I'll head towards the sun, man. Guess I'll walk off into the distance, into the sun. Truly majestic. Was I not meant to walk into the sun? Oh. Oh. No, we're back here.
All of his co-workers.
Come on,
What
man.
could it mean? Oh.
What? New content?
Oh, good. You noticed my sign.
I did.
Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
Okay. Go ahead and let me know, narrator. Damn, this thing's moving fast as fuck. Alright.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever the Stanley Parable 2.
Yes! Yes!
Yes, you see,
Oh
isn't this
my
far superior to a
goodness,
measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new technology will come with a fully fledged sequel, an entirely new experience built from the ground
Let's
up. Why, there's so
freaking
many
go.
possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what
I've
fans
been
have truly
waiting
been
for
asking
this
for.
right here. The Stanley Parable 2.
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite
So what
nailed
is-
down what exactly the
Okay,
Stanley
I was just about to
Parable
ask,
2
like,
is
what
going
does
to
this
be.
mean, though?
But let's take a look at some of the features I've
Who
been
the
developing
fuck?
for it.
Who's even running his ass?
But if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts,
What?
then surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development
The
is
wit to
much
the
more
show
of a
flower.
fuzzy magic than anything scientific
New
or logical,
features.
really.
Damn. So much budget, so much thought, so much care, so much love. You can just smell. Holy shit. It's like a fucking mega mall.
Go on, try out some of the new features.
Wait, is this real merch? Wait. No, because did they release real merch? Hold on, I'm checking. Scanning the QR code. No chance this is real merch. Holy shit, it actually is. Wait. Oh, wait. It's not. Oh, there is, but it's like, oh, you can get like, what the hell is it? Oh, there's no like actual official merch. Wait, there is. Oh no, there's not. Okay. Scratch that, never mind. The button that says the name of the player that is playing the game. Hear your name in the game. Okay. Well, this is kind of cool. I want to hear my name in the game.
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer
That is a good
that
button
they want
size.
to be individually recognized
Real?
and validated as people.
Okay.
So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button, which speaks the name of
Oh
the
my
person
goodness.
playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
Yes. Can I click it?
Jim.
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of
Well,
this feature.
my name's not
Just
Jim.
play along. I promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind.
I'm not Jim,
forget
though.
whoever you are, and simply become a person.
Well, I'm feeling
named
not very
Jim.
personalized right
I
now.
want you to imagine yourself living as Jim.
Jim.
Whoa, hold on. I wasn't finished setting up the backstory.
Sorry.
If you don't properly roleplay
Sorry.
as Jim, then you'll
Shit.
never understand the
Sorry.
impact of this button.
Jim.
Otherwise, it's just a stupid button that says somebody
Jim.
else's name. Okay, we're doing it
Jim.
again, and this time let me finish first. Now, allow yourself to become Jim.
Jim.
All right, fine, whatever. It's just a meaningless button that says Jim. Are you happy now? Get out of here. I'm done with this button. Why don't you go humiliate me in front of a different feature
man,
that
that's
I worked
funny as
very hard
fuck.
on?
I'm sorry, man. It's just a dog shit ass button. It doesn't even say my fucking name. The hell's the point of it? Oh,
Maybe I'll only let people named Jim play the Stanley Parable too. They would appreciate what I've created here.
Okay. It's your choice, ugly. Sorry, fuck. Please no screenshots. The fuck was that? Did y'all hear that? Consistent quality with just the right amount of change. The baby's all grown up. Yeah, this kind of looks dog shit. What is this? Epilogue. Oh, it's just stairs. Okay, so infinite hole settings world. Oh, give me my settings. Oh, it's a. Give me my. Okay, so we not getting the achievement. Heard. New easy free achievement. I can't believe it's that simple. Free achievement, get yours. Pull the lever, receive your new achievement, number of steps. Okay.
Now here's something
What the
special.
fuck?
You remember that?
The hell, we
broken
going down the
Tesla
fucking
achievement
dark
that got
alleyways in
left
New
the
York?
game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes. Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the
What?
achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a
What?
wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel
What?
to at last satisfy
I
the
still can't get
hordes
the
of
achievement.
Ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
Well, apparently this game came out in 2022. So where's the fixes at? Well, that was the biggest letdown of this game so far. Guess I'll go fuck myself. I guess I'll go do something else. I did want my free achievement, not gonna
What
lie.
else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
Fucking. Ooh, the jump circle.
You know what? Let's bring the jump circle back for
This is
Stanley
Pretty
Parable
cool.
2 as well.
So I can jump and shit?
Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the
Oh,
jump
wait, I
circle.
don't get any more?
Oh, well. I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece. then.
Okay, you can't give me more? Like. Okay, dude. What is this? Office decorations.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons.
Okay.
But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday.
Probably-
Which would you go with?
Probably. Get well someday.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along.
Okay,
Happy
cunt.
12th birthday, step-niece it is.
That's just ass. But okay.
Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No. No, I've made my decision. We're moving on.
Infinite hole. It won't end. So why do I need an infinite hole? Pause.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium. You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so.
So surely it's
Now,
not infinite, right?
Since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
Is it really infinite?
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top.
There's no way it's
Do it
infinite.
on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
There's no chance it's infinite. That's making me really dizzy.
Okay, Stanley. I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated.
I
the
knew it, you
infinite
lying
nature of
motherfucker.
the
I knew it wasn't
Is it
infinite.
a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity.
What?
From one perspective,
Is that
the
the-
infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a...
What?
Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole. You found me out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever. Look, I think the issue here is
I
just
mean,
that
you didn't
you're
have to.
unusually fascinated by falling. What normal person actually wants to fall infinite?
Shit.
I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem.
You're right.
Things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean. Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly infinite? If that works for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready. Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel.
What if I just jump down the hole again? So, what's left? The bucket, and I guess the collectibles thing? Can you find them? Can you find them?
Collectibles. Now it's a real video game.
Oh,
In
is
Stanley
it?
Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for
Okay.
collecting all of them.
Okay.
I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of
What
them,
the fuck?
and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
What? Okay, dickhead. Nice.
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy... Calling it the Stanley
Holy
Parable
shit.
2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress
I wanna
and
see the bucket.
innovation and long-term franchising potential.
They changed it to the mostly infinite hole.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable. Reassurance.
Say you swear, big dog.
Anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal.
Give me my fucking bucket, boy.
Comforting. You may even come to long for the fatal embrace of jarring cognitive
Give me
dissonance
my
while the
bucket,
is in your
boy.
hand. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually.
Can I fucking have the skip button back? Shut the hell up.
Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be?
Yo, shut the fuck up. Give me my bucket.
Solution. Come on.
Yeah, and give me my bucket.
Can you feel it?
I can.
The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact,
it is.
Can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well?
I'm glad you think so.
It has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Narrator.
On, didn't they? All this and more.
Yo. Holy fucking yap. Okay. I got my damn bucket. I'm ready to go.
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game?
I don't think so.
That really should be an award if it is.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't think anybody does that. I really want that achievement. The settings one? Where the fuck is that? I want that achievement. Yeah, settings world champion. How the fuck do I? Heard, I guess. Guess I'm already ready to exit. I think I looked at all. I think I looked at it all. Pretty sure. Ow. What else? No, I think that's it. Let's go ahead and take our leave. I got my bucket. I'm ready to go.
All right. Have you seen everything you wanted to?
Yes.
Ready to move on now?
Yep. Got my bucket. I'm ready. Ready for whatever. Whoa.
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work.
Well,
there's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience.
Okay.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yes, King.
Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
Let's fucking go. Oh.
Well, I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind. Hold on. Let me do a different arrangement. Okay. Yes, this is much
Shock this
better.
guy.
I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2.
Word? Oh, Lord.
Am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first.
You're lucky I got my bucket here. I'm not gonna hold you.
Love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait.
You just add them, bro.
I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it.
Yeah.
Peacefully, of course.
Yeah.
With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game.
There you go.
I suppose it could, but it would need a really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction,
Okay.
This is the Stanley Parable 2. Let me see if I can whip something up.
Oh, I fully agree.
Perfect.
I fully agree. I fully endorse this message. Taking a look. Okay. This is a pretty cool title screen.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building.
It has
where
our
he was
balloons,
employee
the ones
number
that I didn't pick.
427.
I don't give a fuck about the cutscene. It's the
All his
balloons.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had Stanley picked up the bucket.
Damn straight I did. Okay, I got my bucket. I'm ready to go.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and
I'm ready to
entered the
go.
door left.
I'm in go mode. Got my bucket.
Still no one was here.
So,
Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now
Yeah.
more than ever.
yeah, I
Perhaps
did.
His boss's office was where he'd coming to a staircase. Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office. But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours.
Yeah, I
He
got
had
scared.
time for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss
Oh.
would think he was crazy. And then something occurred. to
Yeah, we're
Stanley.
in repeating rooms.
Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. He looked down at the bucket in his arms.
Yeah.
Am I crazy? He asked the bucket.
The bucket
The
said
bucket
no.
returned his gaze, but said nothing at all. That's strange, Stanley thought. Usually the bucket is a source of guidance and wisdom for me in difficult times such as these. He held the bucket close, yet felt none of its familiar reassurance and comfort. And that's when Stanley realized, this isn't my bucket. It's just a normal, everyday bucket. Someone else's bucket, perhaps.
Okay.
How did I end up with someone else's bucket? This is all terribly wrong. Surely no good would come from this. Who knows what sorts of bizarre hallucinations Stanley might experience without the psychologically grounding presence of his bucket. And indeed,
It's true.
now he noticed that the rooms were repeating, which was, of course, very odd. And now he felt himself
It's
floating
true.
off the ground. Oh, gracious, he exclaimed. Without my bucket, I've gone truly mad. Where is it? I must find it. Far off in the distance now, he heard it, calling to him.
Stanley! Stanley!
It's me, your
it's
bucket.
me, the bucket!
Could it truly be? He rushed forward from room to room, passing by one bucket after the next.
Holy
None
shit.
of them were his. None of them were his special bucket.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie.
Come to me,
These
Stanley.
endings are kind of dog shit.
Find me.
He had to find the
Find
bucket.
me.
He had to return to his old friend.
was the
It
worst
was the
noise I've
only way to
ever-
truly restore his sanity. And then suddenly, he froze dead in his tracks. He knew where the voice of the bucket had been coming from. The real bucket was inside of him. all
What
along.
the fuck?
It was incredibly painful. Stanley doubled over in agony and blacked out.
Oh. Well,
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
I don't give a fuck. Okay.
Good morning. Thank you for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation.
Hello.
We are confirming your shipment of 1,327 cardboard boxes to your place of work. Can you verify that this is correct?
Yes. Yes.
Excellent. Your order will arrive shortly. Thank you again for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Stanley lifted the bucket into his arms, and a wave of comfort rushed over him.
Can you get the...
Stanley clutched
Where's the
bucket
broom
tightly to
closet?
his chest and entered the door on his left.
Where's the broom closet? I can't think. Is Is it this?
Still no
Oh yeah, it's
one
over
was
here. Is there a
Stanley
bucket
needed the
ending
bucket's
with
warmth and
room
comfort
closet?
now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he
I'm
was
scared.
Stanley. Can you feel it?
Oh yes.
The broom closet. It wants the bucket.
No.
You can feel that, can't you? The aura of jealousy. It's
can.
as clear as day. This broom closet believes it deserves the bucket.
Yeah.
I can really feel it now.
It's my bucket.
It's a bucket. It belongs in a broom closet.
I
That's what
agree.
the broom closet is trying to say here. It's supposed to
But
go
this
with
is
the
my
other cleaning
bucket.
supplies. Good for you, Stanley. Don't give in. Don't hand over the bucket. I know how hard it must be, given the pressure that the broom closet is putting on your shoulders right now, but you have to be strong. This is your bucket. This is your companion
You're
and
right.
lifelong friend.
You're right.
You can't hand it over. Oh no. We're getting into name-calling now, it seems. Is this how low the broom closet has sunk that
This
it
is
has
just-
to resort to this
it's
string
just all
of petty
schizo.
insults simply in order to get you
It's
to
just
hand
all
over the
schizo.
bucket? Stanley, I never liked this broom closet for a variety of reasons, but even this is worse than I had imagined. And wait, now the broom closet has the gall to imply that you and the bucket are not truly deep and lasting friends? That your
What?
relationship is purely superficial and convenient?
What?
That your life is so banal and meaningless that you feel the same sort of kinship towards any inanimate object which happened to lay in your path in an even partially enticing manner? Well, I never. Go on, Stanley. Lay into it. Really tell the broom closet off for its demeaning
Yeah.
comments. Expand on the wide variety of experiences you and the bucket have shared together.
Well, if you'd shut the
Go
hell
through
up, maybe
each
I
of them
could.
point
Can you
by
be quiet for a second?
Share your journal entries detailing
will,
the
like,
rich
shut
emotional
up.
landscape of your feelings for the bucket.
Shut
as
up.
they have changed and evolved over the years. Let him have it.
All right.
Okay, I've got you something which I think will help settle this debate once and for all. Here we go. There. Now it's settled. No more debate, no more discussion. Take a hike, broom closet, with all your meandering
He gave me a
philosophical
sticker.
diatribes
Yo,
about the
do I
nature of
collect
cleaning
stickers on my
supplies
bucket?
and their relationship to
Wait,
broom
for, like, the
closets in the
endings?
natural order of things.
That would be so cool. There's no way that's a feature, bro. That's so fucking cool.
All right, I've got a second sticker back here,
Yeah.
and I'm going to slap it on as well because I think it's appropriate.
You
See? I feel that it works because the sticker is also a bucket. That way, if you're ever unsure whether the thing you're holding is a bucket or not, you can look down at this sticker and say to yourself, ah, it's a bucket. There really is a wide variety of applications for this sticker. You know what? I could take the name-calling and the dismissal of your kinship with the bucket, but now the broom closet is just giving us a silent treatment. And to be honest, I'm sick of the pettiness on display. You can
Me too.
stay here all you like, but I've had it with this impetulant room
Oh.
of cleaning supplies. Easily the most childish such room I've ever been in. I'll see you outside, and we can get on with the story about you and your bucket.
Oh, heard. Psych! Idiot thought. I'll wait here for like 30 seconds. If nothing happens, nothing happens. Alright, that's what I tried. Okay, well, I got bored. Good thing I got these stickers now, though. Holy.
The staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Word.
You found one of them. One of the miniature Stanley figurines. Remember, no reward for collecting all of these, only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done.
Thank you.
can't buy that sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I've tried. So, I
true.
implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines.
Okay. I will. Just me and my bucket. Me and my bucket till the end of days.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed, but Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him?
Low-key?
Yes. This is certainly the most logical.
Oh, I can speedrun it now because I don't have to wait. Oh, there's another one.
Another miniature Stanley figurine. This, you know, there really must be a snappier name for these things. What about mini-stands? Stanley figs? What about Stanlerines?
Okay, those are all awful.
I think I like that.
Stanlerine?
Another Stanlerine under your belt.
That's ass. It's a terrible name. Like, what? It's literally awful. Like, narrator, I'm sorry, but that's ass. Wow, chat, I gotta piss so bad. I will be right back. I'll be back. I drank like 3 things of water. I'll be right back, yo. Alright, check. I'm back. Hold on. Let me see how cool it is outside right now. Well, it's definitely cooler than in here. There we go. Oh, God. Oh, shit. My cord's stuck. Help. Help. Okay. Alright. Oh, I'm here with my bucket. I want to see what happens when you beat the game with the bucket.
The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket. Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine.
Really?
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
Wow, because I had to do it. I'm sorry.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret! But just as Stanley was about to proceed further into the mind control facility, he tripped and fell over the railing and into the dark void
Yes,
below.
I did.
Thankfully, he fell directly onto the bucket, which safely cushioned his fall.
I mean, you know me.
Now, what to do next? Stanley wondered. Stanley and the bucket could find no way out of this enormous pit, and so eventually they decided that the best thing to do would be to simply get comfortable down here.
How were we, like,
So they
living
set up
there?
a little couch and relaxed. It really wasn't so bad down here. A bit cold, perhaps. After some time had gone by, they installed a few shelves as well, and a sort of kitchenette that was useful for when the bucket was craving paninis. But it wasn't until the rugs and the standing lamps came in that it really started to feel like a home. In fact, after some time, Stanley realized that it had been ages since he had even thought of the mind control facility at all. He'd never gotten to fully explore
How do we
what was
get
out
this
there,
shit?
never been able to unearth the many mysteries of the
How do
mind
we-
control facility. This lack of closure began to eat at him. Soon he was dwelling on his regrets, and the state of their home slowly decayed as Stanley became withdrawn and neglected the cleaning. It unsettled the bucket quickly. Stanley wasn't usually like this.
Ew.
The bucket tried to reach out to him again and again, but to no avail. All Stanley could think about, all he could talk about, was going back, doing it over again, staying on the path. It was a mistake to leave the path. It was a mistake. It was a
Well,
mistake.
apparently I tripped and
need
fell,
to do what
so
the narrator
is it
says.
really my fault?
I need to see the true ending. This made no sense at all to the bucket, which was simply trying to live its life down here as comfortably as possible. Yet Stanley was unconsolable. This isn't an ending. This is just a hole in the ground. The bucket sighed. True, it wasn't an ending. But it's where we happen to be. And maybe, possibly, if we accept the reality of things, maybe this will become an ending eventually. It's what the bucket was counting on. The two of them waited for a very long time.
Okay. Did we die down there? I'm confused. What?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the confusion and the chaos. All seemed to melt
Why
away
is-
as Stanley embraced the bucket.
The fuck? Why is it like this?
Stanley pressed the bucket upon every little thing in the office. Nothing responded to the bucket's touch, but it did little to discourage. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
I guess I'll go
was
this way.
not the correct way to the meeting room.
Heard?
Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? No, never mind. The bucket was
Yeah.
wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
What happens if I do take the door on left? I don't even know.
And so the two of them detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the opposite door. Oh, good, Stanley. I'm glad you found your way here. I knew you'd find this place eventually.
Whoa. Whoa. Well, this is kind of cool. Hold on, let my controller revive itself.
You see, your friends and I are concerned for you, Stanley. We've come together here because we care about you very much. It's this bucket you're carrying around everywhere. The bucket isn't even from the original Stanley Parable. It's just sequel content. We're the ones that matter, Stanley. Classic characters from the first game, like the
Whose
Adventure
baby
Line
is
and
this?
the Broom Closet. Because that's what fans want from a sequel. They want more of their favorite jokes, not this bucket that they've never seen before.
Well, I like the
Yes, I
bucket.
know I'm the one who gave you the bucket, but you're spending too much time
Don't
with
take
it.
away my bucket.
Don't you want another story involving the Adventure Line? We could make the Adventure Line go somewhere new. Yes, yes,
Trademarked.
that's what the fans want. Let's do it.
But I like my bucket.
Whee! Look at that wacky line. Who knows where it'll
Trademark.
go off to next? Oh, and it played some silly music as well.
What in the absolute autism?
Now this is what the Stanley Parable is all about. Don't you remember all those great jokes from the original dialogue?
Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Yes. It's as classic now as it was back then.
Well, that's
Let's
not
do it
funny.
for the fans, Stanley. Let's give them more content exactly like this. But if we want to do that, you're going to have to give something up.
I'm not
Don't you
giving away my
dare,
bucket.
Stanley. We need to get rid of the bucket. That's why I'm very proud to introduce a brand new character. This is the Bucket Destroyer. I think it'll make a wonderful new addition to the rich lore of the Stanley Parable. True, it also was not in the original game, but it's such
'cause
a
I kinda wanna
well-fleshed
see
out
what
character
happens.
with so much personality that to me it already feels as though it's been part of the cast all along. Don't you agree?
No.
Can you guess what the Bucket Destroyer does? Surely you don't need me to spell it out for you.
I do.
Go ahead now, Stanley. Say goodbye to the bucket, and then pop it into the machine when you're ready.
Goodbye, bucket.
Now listen to me. It's crucial that you give it the bucket. I don't know what the Bucket Destroyer will do if it can't destroy your bucket. Destroying buckets is all it knows. That is its singular personality trait. Sure, I can hear
It
you
literally won't let
saying,
me.
how does a character with only one personality trait deserve to join the pantheon of beloved Stanley Parable characters? Well, you see, if you were to really explore the Bucket Destroyer, you would see that its desire to crush buckets is so densely loaded with complexity and nuance that it's really like 10 personality traits. What other object in this game can you even say that about? The
I
broom
think
closet?
it's
Certainly
about to
not.
explode.
I wonder what sort of Bucket Destroyer merchandise the fans will be clamoring for after this. Okay, the Bucket Destroyer is getting very upset now. You'll have to hurry and feed it. We can't get back to the classic Stanley Parable characters like the Adventure Line or the Bucket Destroyer until you crush that damn bucket. Quickly now, the fans are waiting. Do it, the fans, Stanley. Give the fans what they want. Hurry
I'm
and
trying. Oh, and it fucking exploded in my face and I'm dead. Oh, I knew it was coming.
Bucket Destroyer, my prized creation. You had so much potential. We were going to do such marvelous things with you. Tell such spellbinding stories about you. All of it squandered now. Goodbye, new friend. For the moment in time that you were here, you were magnificent.
I'm sorry. I can't help but feel like this is my fault, guys. I'm sorry for destroying the Bucket Destroyer. Genuinely. The end is never, the end is never, the end is... Nope. I'm back.
Even now, Stanley's office was a distant memory. What did it look like? There was a computer, perhaps, and a painting. Was it a painting or a photo? He could no
In the
longer
meeting
recall.
room.
Warmth spread through Stanley's arms.
Yup.
With the bucket in his arms again, he was home.
In the meeting room.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Oh. Okay. A large room, lots of boxes. Something to do with stairs. Okay.
Coming to a staircase,
Maybe under the
Stanley and
stairs?
the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going back to the name of these little Stanley figurines, and now I'm torn between Stanlerines and Figlies. What do you think, Stanley? What name better encapsulates the intrinsic sense of happiness that you get from seeing a small number in the corner of your screen go up by 1? Let me sit on it. I'm sure it will come to me.
And then there's one. I know where the one is.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Stanley picked up the bucket and smiled. He'd never be alone again, not truly alone, not with the bucket around. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Well, no, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left.
A big room with boxes. Is it just talking about this room?
Said the bucket.
Don't
it
go
is.
to
There's
the meeting
parkour.
room. Go somewhere else.
Oh, it
The
literally.
cargo lift. Yes, go there. Go to the cargo lift.
You're getting close now, Stanley. You've nearly gotten all of the
I know where the last one is, too.
figure Very soon, you'll collect the last one. And then the first number will equal the second number, and that will be it.
What?
We'll be different people by then. Different in the sense that we used to have none of them. And now we have them all. You can't go back to when you had no Figler and Marines. None of us can.
It's the worst name I've ever heard. What's this? Oh. Okay. This is new. I know this is new. This is not in the original game. Oh.
Okay, this is day number 295, tape number... I don't even know. I've lost track. Nothing feels real anymore. The longer I study this bucket, the less sense anything makes.
Really?
The sheer euphoria I feel every time I pick it up. No matter how many times I've done it, it's always the same feeling. Emptiness in my chest when I set it down. It doesn't make sense. There's no explanation for it. I still haven't figured out why I see the world so differently when this bucket is in my arms. Why everything feels so... What do I do with this treasure? I can monetize it. Yes. It's unthinkable the amounts of money people will pay for even just an hour with the bucket. This is my golden ticket. But I have to be careful, because as soon as this gets out, there's going to be a target on my back.
Okay.
Even now, I don't know who might be trying to get... What's that? Who's there? Caporata.
What? I guess I'm just meant
Already
to...
this was uncomfortable, and Stanley decided that as soon as he found a new space he felt safe in, that he would never leave it. The good old bucket. Just Stanley and the bucket. Off on another
I know where the last one is,
adventure
too.
together.
It's the same direction.
Stanley clutched the bucket.
That was
tightly
actually
to his-
pretty easy
This
to find
was
them all.
not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
Gotta get on a lift
No,
and jump off the
said
damn
the bucket.
railing.
Don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift. Good.
Said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
It's true. It's true. I do trust this bucket right here.
No, stop. Look there on the wall. You see, there's a sign right there. It says, "No buckets past this point."
Oh.
Stanley, how could you think it was okay to bring the bucket here? Unless, what if the problem is that you actually don't know what is a bucket and what isn't a bucket? I suppose that would explain a lot about your behavior up to this point. Which, if that's true, well, my goodness, I think we have to do something about it. This misunderstanding could have dire consequences on the entire rest of the game, if not.
So I have to come here without the bucket to
so
get that
much
other
of the
ending.
impact of the story is dependent on your understanding of what is and isn't a bucket. Please, step in here for a moment.
Okay. Just walking into a dark garage. Is this a bucket?
Now then,
Okay.
I'm going to run you through some test scenarios, and you'll tell me whether or not the thing I'm showing you is a bucket.
Word.
Simple enough, right? This should tell us everything we'll ever need to know about what is or is not a bucket.
True.
Okay, let's begin.
Yes. It is a bucket. Yes.
Item 1. Is this a bucket?
No.
Correct. It is a hologram of a bucket,
Oh,
not an actual
knew it.
bucket.
What's the next item?
Item 2. Is this a bucket?
No.
Correct. It is a 3D printed recreation of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
Word.
Item 3. Is this a bucket?
No.
Incorrect. This is a bucket. Item 4. Is this a bucket?
Yes.
Are you hallucinating? This is a tractor. It's an enormous machine that tills the earth. I thought this was a gimmick. How on earth did you manage to screw it up? Absolutely incredible. Let's just move on to the next one.
Yes, that is a bucket. Thanks, though, idiot.
Is this a bucket?
Yes.
Correct. This is a bucket.
Thank you. Glad somebody recognizes my talent. All right, what's next?
Item 6. Is this a bucket?
No.
Trick question. Both. Gotcha.
Okay.
Item... Wait, hold on. I can't find the next one. Let me see. It should be around here somewhere.
No, it's not a bucket.
Yes. Thank you. There's nothing here.
You're welcome.
Of course it isn't a bucket. We both know full well that nothing isn't a bucket. Wait, when I say nothing isn't a bucket, that makes it sound like I'm saying everything is a bucket, which of course is not true. Unless... Is that what you think? Answer me straight, Stanley. Are you trying to tell me that you believe everything is a bucket?
Yes.
You know what? I'm too confused to even sort it out. I've lost all sense of perspective. What is a bucket? What isn't a bucket? Mere
That's what I'm
moments ago I
saying.
could answer these questions with confidence. And yet now I'm somewhat adrift. Do any of us know what a bucket is? Am I a bucket?
So what makes a bucket a bucket?
Stanley,
Yes.
I can't keep doing this. I'm losing myself, and myself was all I ever had to begin with. I'm afraid the bucket is threatening to tear our relationship apart. I can't have that. I'm sorry. But I'm going to erase all buckets from the game entirely. Okay, here we go. What
Okay.
happened? Is everything gone? Why did everything disappear? Wait, was everything a bucket?
I told you.
Every single thing in the game was a bucket.
I tried to warn you.
Oh my God, I had no idea. How could... Except me. I'm not a bucket after all.
Well, that's
And you,
good.
Stanley, you're still here. You're not a bucket either. Oh, this is wonderful news. We're not buckets. Yes, I actually feel much more at ease right now. It's delightful to get some clarity on that issue, but it doesn't change the fact
Is it now?
that we haven't got a game. So, tell you what, I'll reset everything and we'll put back all of the buckets, okay? And we'll know that it's all a bucket. But if you run into anyone else, maybe don't mention that. Who knows what that information might do to a person? All right, here we go.
So I have to do
Even
that.
now, Stanley's office was a distant memory. What did it look like? There was a computer, perhaps.
I
Or
have to do
painting.
that without
Was it
the bucket,
painting or
so
a
I can, like-
photo? He could no longer recall. When Stanley came to a set of two open
I have to
this
do
was
it
not
without the
correct way
bucket.
to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Yes, he is.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. And here it was, the lounge.
Eager to get
But
back to
eager
work.
to get back to
Oh,
business,
that was
Stanley
close.
took the first open door
That
on
was
his left.
close. That was close enough. Okay.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Oh.
As someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
Fuck! I'm gonna miss it.
Someone you've forgotten about.
What?
Really?
My controller
And in the
disconnected. I
middle of
almost missed the
something,
ending.
you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Yes.
Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Let's
And there it is,
go.
the last Stiggly Wiggly.
Okay,
Savor
what?
this moment, Stanley. This is a real accomplishment. This is doing something just for the sake of doing it. Where so many people expect to be rewarded for the most trivial achievements, you've insisted that a job well done is its own reward. I would tell you that I'm proud of you for collecting them all.
But I'm not.
That would be like a reward, and we can't have that.
That's
So,
true.
Instead, I'll just say, it's done. We're all done here. And now we can go to whatever the hell you were doing before you hunted for figurines.
Okay. My controller disconnected again. Like, oh my goodness.
Now listen carefully, this is important.
So there was like a meeting thing in the fucking office. Is that changed now? Because I got them all? Or no? Whoa.
Stanley, I'm sorry, but I have to put a pause on
Like, really
things.
tripped
It's
me
just-
out.
It's those figurines.
Those figlies.
I haven't stopped thinking about them since you nabbed every last one.
I mean, I'm
Wasn't
him.
it just the most intrinsically fulfilling moment of your entire life?
Not
Didn't
really.
it fill you to the brim with inner richness?
Yeah.
Yes, I know we're supposed to be telling a story, but won't you please indulge me with one more trip back to the memory zone?
Shit,
I
my
would
bad.
love nothing more than to revisit the figurines. Just
Okay.
one more time.
Okay. No, I fuck with this. When Stanley found the collectibles. I fuck with this. I really do. I'm more than happy to do this with you, King. Yep.
Here's where it all began. The
Yep.
first collectible. Back then, we had no idea of how many of them we'd find.
That's
Sure,
true.
it said 6 right there on the screen, but how could we know for certain? We were so innocent. We'll never be like that again, Stanley.
It's true. Absolutely true. It's the boss's office one.
And here was the second Stanlerine. You found this one all on your own, just by poking around in the boss's bathroom.
Yeah.
You did that, Stanley. I'll be honest. Back then, I had no faith in you to find any of them, let
Me
alone
too.
six.
Me true.
But you continue to surprise me in all sorts of mundane, unremarkable ways. Okay, let's do a little quiz. Which of these rooms was the room you found your third mini stand?
I do remember.
Do you remember?
I do. I do remember.
Hey, that's exactly right. It was here, behind the boss's office. It was the third one. You picked it up, and then after that, you had 3 of them. I'm glad these moments are so crystal clear in your memory, but I shouldn't be surprised. After all, science tells us that it's impossible to forget your third time doing anything.
Well, it also happened within like 30 minutes.
Oh yes, we found a Figley in this pink room.
That
well, I can't actually say I remember being in this room.
That just
but
never
it's here
happened.
in the memory zone, so it must have happened.
I don't remember this room, but what the fuck?
This was the 5th mini stand, and this one
Wait,
was
is that
really
actually where I
something
can go?
special. It was in the warehouse. I remember it so clearly. In fact, because this one is particularly special to me, I made a little video to commemorate the occasion.
Okay.
Enjoy.
What? Hey, yeah. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Oh, this shit's fire. Best boy, Bart.
Takes you back, doesn't it?
It
I
really
spent a lot of
does.
time making that video, but it was 8 minutes I wouldn't have spent on anything else.
8 minutes. Flower. Okay. Guess I won't go that way. Oh.
And then, Stanley, then we came to the last collectible, the
True.
final figurine, right here by the red and blue doors.
You
This
missed
memory is the
one,
most distinct and
but-
clear in my mind, perhaps because it was the one that happened more recently than all the others.
That's true.
Who can truly say how the mind works? All I know is that this is the moment where you picked up a Figley and I thought to myself, yes, that's all of them. They're all collected. It was a moment unlike any other.
True.
Except for the other moments picking up figurines, which it was exactly like.
Oh, fuck. Let's go.
And then there was no more. Because we've caught up to the present moment. Nothing left to do but move onward into the future. Goodbye, Memory Zone.
Oh. That was it?
Oh. No, I'm not
Oh,
done.
okay,
I'm not
okay,
ready
okay,
to move
okay,
on.
okay.
Stop the loading screen. Isn't there some way we can stay here, keep enjoying these figurines? Let's just go backwards. We'll do the Memory Zone again from the opposite direction. See how that feels.
Okay.
Okay, yes, the room with the red and blue doors.
Yep.
I remember this.
We have 13
I
now.
must say, of all the figurines we looked at in our initial tour of the Memory Zone, this one is the most distinct and clear in my mind. Let's keep going. I want more.
Okay.
And here's where I made that video. Don't you remember the video we watched?
I do. Oh.
Yeah.
Thank you for
I love that video.
replaying that video for me. Appreciate that. And then the pink room that never existed.
Still don't remember the pink room, Stanley. Still no memory of this one. Good room, though. A solid room.
It's like a little princess room. I don't know.
These really were a treat to hunt down. You know, if there had been any kind of reward for finding all of these, it really would have muted the intrinsic joy of collecting them. I'm
Sure.
very glad we resisted the temptation. Next one.
It's true. There's nothing down that path. Okay. Back to the manager's office, bathroom office. Yep.
This was our second Figley. Don't you remember?
I
yes,
do.
I remember it too. The past is truly a wonderful thing. Why does anyone ever choose to leave it? Keep going. This is it. The very first one we found in the exhibit where I introduced you to the Figlarines. Oh, I want more memories, Stanley. I want to keep going. What else is there? What came before this?
I don't remember, man. We were in the memory zone. Well, you're close, but I don't think this is...
Look, it's the terrible new content that we were originally sold on. I remember hating it back then. But time does put a rosy filter on everything. In fact,
Oh, yes, the two doors. Who could have forgotten that?
What do we even-
Classic memory, this one.
There's no figurines, though. Oh, and it's my office.
And before everything else, there was your
It's
office.
true.
Is there anything else? Was there something that came before your office? There's something I feel I can remember. I can remember.
Oh, he's trying too hard. Oh,
Yes, I'm remembering something now. I remember before this whole story got started. Back then I was different. I used to make big decisions. I was passionate. I was skeptical. I weighed each decision with profound thoughtfulness. And then somewhere along the way, I stopped making decisions. I became lazy, and I came up with a character named Stanley to do my thinking for me. He
Oh.
would make the decisions, he would decide which way to go. I would cheer him on as he collected figurines for no reason. Why did I invent Stanley? Was I lonely? Yes, perhaps that's it. Perhaps I needed to imagine I had companionship. And Stanley really did make for a wonderful companion, even if he was a fiction. But I suppose it's grown old. I want to think for myself again. I want to go back to how it used to be. Yes, I can be on my own again. I can do it. I'll be stronger this time. I'll take care of myself. I don't need Stanley anymore. Oh, but he truly was so much fun to play with. You know what? Since we're in the memory zone, how about one more good memory? Let's go back just once and give Stanley one more run of the office, and then I'll retire him for good. I did enjoy telling his story so very much. Okay, here we go.
from the top.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Did it dead ass reset? There's no shot, that's it.
all of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
The fuck? Did that actually do something, or? The only other computer I know of is in the boss's office. I guess we'll go look and see if the boss's office is has a computer on like that. Because if not, then I don't know.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
Tari.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Reboot the
Feeling a
game
wave of
entirely.
disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Like literally
Coming to a
close out of the
staircase,
game and
Stanley
reload it.
walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Let me make sure. Let me check this really quick.
Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Kill Supreme.
Okay. It says to quit the game entirely, so we're gonna close out of the game. We're gonna reload it and see what happens. If anything happens. What? Developed by Crows. Yo, I don't want to do this. Like, it's fucking 10:59 p.m. What? Hang on. What? Before we get started, can I just say something? Thank you for actually setting the clock both times you booted up the game. A lot of people don't take it serious. They just leave the clock and call it a day. Actually, it's time to set the clock, and I appreciate that. That's how I know you care about the experience you're playing. You're paying attention. I don't even have a way of knowing if the time you're setting are correct. Tell you what, I'll make you a deal. Since you've been corrupted, the next time you boot up the game and see the screen, just the clock. Set this clock to your favorite time. Go ahead, pick whichever time you want, even if it's not the correct time, you've earned it. Alright, let's get back to the video game now. Okay, so the game wants me to fucking close it out and fucking reboot it again. Okay, I will after that. Hold on. Let me get to the plot line here, alright? There's like a little bit of a story mode going on right now.
This is
It told me to reboot the game entirely.
all of his code.
I got the achievement.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply
I'm
missed
gonna leave the
memo.
bucket. Because I feel like
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
damn. Shit, I guess we're restarting the fucking game again. With the desktop. What do I want to set as my favorite time, though? It's the real question. I still don't know, to be honest. I'd say 9:10 is my favorite time. Yes. I mean, it's pretty accurate. It's like that accurate. Me too. It is good to collect data. Wish I had more sliders to be. Are you fucking? I have to boot up the damn game again? Shit. This guy drives a hard bargain. Bum ba da bum 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 ba da ba dum bum 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 do 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 do. All right, lock me in. Please, just a slider. Oh, shit's clean though. Oh, look at the Cooper cat. Oh my goodness. It's really satisfying noises. Wow, that shit's so clean. Probably this one. Actually. Probably that one, yeah. I had to, I'm sorry. Do you know what time it is right now? Yes. 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 It said help. Okay. There's like, dude, there's so much shit in this fucking new game. Yo, it said help. Shit, I could try, man. What time is it? Does anyone really truly know? Of course I don't. Nobody knows anything. You and I don't even know each other. We're like strangers. Sure, I've adjusted all the game settings to your exact specifications, but who hasn't? Just what I do like a day job, and now the job is over. There's no information for me to gather. I've collected all the data on you that I can. I just don't really know you, and you don't know me. Neither of us know what time it is. You won't have me here when the game starts next time, but that's okay. Video games were meant to be played alone. You like being alone, don't you? That's maybe the only information I really learned about you. Well, it's time for me to leave. There's still one more setting that we need to address, but it may take a little time before I'm ready for that. Perhaps you'll see me again if you can find me. What? Oh, epilogue. Found you, bitch. That was easy. The hell? Found your ass immediately. What are you talking about? Oh. Wait. Many, many years later. Oh. Oh, and we're back here. Oh. Yo, we got a fire going. You're... Sorry. I'll stop. I meant to stay here? The music is so fucking loud. Like, it's so pretty, but like, holy shit. Can we turn this shit down? The sun's rising. It is so fucking loud. I literally like can't hear myself think. Gotta take off my damn headset. Yo, it's the memory. Yo, it's the memory. It's the memory fucking place. Yo, no way. What happened, dude? What happened? It's Memory Lane. I don't remember what the hell this building was called, but Memory of Stanley Parable 2. Okay. What the hell? Like so many, I joined the time of the original Snyderverse, which underscores how truly disappointed I am with its sequel. But the first game teamed with originally stands for dull, uninspired, and often insulting to its fan base, rather than expand on what the first made to Territory nobody asked for, an infinite deep hole. Who cares? What are the new end? Where are the new endings? What? Okay, it's just talking shit about it. Is that a real review, by the way? Are these real reviews? Do people really not like this? Wait, Jim.
Jim.
Wait, these are real reviews. Touched the massive screens in 2013. Its creators had planned to build the property into an entire franchise, but a disastrous critical and commercial reception to the Stanley Parable 2 has brought the developers to rethink their ambitions. Wow. So, we're all hating? Shit. Into the dark depths of the Stanley Parable. Hi. I found you. It's nice to see you. But it's terrible to learn that there will never be another Stanley Parable game. Did you read what the developer said? Preserve the integrity of the franchise? What nonsense. Stanley Parable 2 is not, or the Stanley Parable is not scared. We do not need to protect it. Screw the legacy. Let's keep making Stanley Parable games till the sun explodes. Turn this franchise in the ground. Let's check it through the mud and back. I agree with this plot. People hate me. Who cares? Or people hate it. Who cares? You see, that's what the narrator's problem. He was so obsessed with what people thought of his work. Don't make his mistake. Don't cling to the legacy. Let it burn. It's not hard. In fact, let me show you. Together, we're going to make this Stanley Parable 3. Simple. All we do is change the name under the game's title screen. We also need a really dumb subtitle for the game. Something loud and gaudy. Go ahead, try combining some random words together to make a new title for our game. One with the printer jam. The printer jam is absurd. I love it. Every time you restart the game, it will advance to the number of sequel by 1, and then we'll pick a new subtitle. That way, the Stanley Parable will never end. Nothing in the game itself will change when you do this either. Adding more content sounds like work. With no need to do that. It'll just be the same content recycled again and again and again with a new title screen. What do you say? Should we go forward with this plan? I like it, but I want to know. Yeah. Good. Then it's agreed. A new sequel to... You know what? Since you put faith in my idea, I like to give you something as well. You see, I'm noticing that the narrator never found a way to give you that broken achievement, did he? Of course not. I'm expecting to know how. It's been bothering me. Let's fix it. Alright, there. The achievement seems all fixed. You see, I'm on your side. We're in this together. We gotta keep this chain rolling. The Stanley Parable cannot end. It can only spiral on itself forever. I must keep the wheel turning. I'm ready. Are you? Great. There's only one thing we need to do. Enter in the current time. I will. 8:12 p.m. my time. 8:12 p.m. Yep. Please enjoy the Stanley Parable. Is that the end of him? No chance, bro. No chance that's the end. He said the broken achievement machine is fixed. Right? How do I go back to that big ass room? Can I just do that? How do I... He said the machine's fixed, right? I'm turned inside out.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it
Can
mean?
I just open the door whenever?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
I need the bucket.
Where are we going today? The bucket asked. Stanley just smiled. Anywhere they went together would be perfectly fine with him.
Okay.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
Why is he like re-telling me about this? Like, I don't care. I've already seen all of it.
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged,
I know,
an
you're right.
entirely new experience built from the ground up.
You already told me
Why,
about all
there's
this.
so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for. Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really. Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
Alright, where's the achievement thing at? Name button. Don't want that. Oh, here we go. If he didn't fix this, I'm gonna tweak out. If I just walk all this fucking way, I'm gonna tweak out.
Now here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes, you see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will begin.
Nice.
As you can see, the machine is not working yet since... What? Wait, what in the holy hell is going on? You got the achievement? Why did the machine work? Stanley, I didn't fix it. I didn't do anything to it. I swear, it was broken just a second ago.
Hey.
Who fixed it? Is someone here? Are we being watched? Oh, God. Composure. Composure. Yes, as you can see, the machine is working as normal, as I intended. It truly speaks to the awe-inspiring magic of the Stanley Parable 2. Breathe. Just breathe.
Nice. I mean, you know, shout out to the menu guy, man. Alright, I'm gonna go check out
What
the...
else? What other exhibits haven't we seen?
I'm gonna
yet?
check out the, fucking, this one, and see if we can get another figure. Oh. Oh. Phew, already been here. Fuck, I guess. Fucking, alright. Let's try to, reset the game and see if he'll, be there. Merrily we fall out of line, out of line. I fall Sorry, just playing with Draco. Surely he'll be there, man. I know my boy. I know my boy won't leave me like that. Fucking avoid the ice cream. Wait, why did 1080 my shit? Yes, keep resolution. I think this is what I have to do.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
This is the...
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. There's no way that's not all the fucking settings, bro. How the fuck is that still not the achievement? What? Alright. I'm looking up a tutorial. I don't give a fuck. Yo, shut the hell.
All of the achievements in the Stanley. Just uninstall the game and don't touch it. Legitimately. And I'm expecting to see all of you for
Settings world champion. Here we go.
Well, numbers. Now, I had some issues getting this to pop up for me, but what I found to be a pretty guaranteed way to make sure you get this is to go into the settings and flip every single thing to all of the different options, whether it's a slider or just a checkbox. Now, when you're doing the sliders, you're going to want to make sure to go all the way to one side and then use the arrow keys on your keyboard or direction pad on your controller to make sure that it goes through every single number. If you just drag your mouse across it, you might have it skip some numbers. Also, be sure to hit all of those checkboxes because it's going to open up some extra options, which you're going to need to hit all of the different options.
Oh my fuck. Okay, so we have to start up here. Go like this, right? Okay. Paruski. Why did it do that? I hope there's not a time limit to this shit. Paruski. Oh my fucking... They made this shit go up to like 500, bro. Oh my... Are we serious? They did this shit on purpose. No, because they literally did this shit on purpose. Yeah, bro. Chalk it all, man. Chalk every fucking ounce of it, bro. Are we serious? This game is actually trolling. They knew exactly what they were doing with this. They literally knew exactly what they were doing with this shit. Wow, fuck you guys. Holy shit. Yo, whoever worked on this game, fuck you. Like, holy. Oh my. This shit actually might take a while. No wonder I wasn't getting the achievement. Oh, I got it. Nice. Okay. Alright, chat. I'm gonna end stream. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I am gonna end. I'm tired as fuck. So, thank you to everybody who stopped by. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm out.